Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said on Wednesday that Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney had agreed to strengthen trade collaboration, particularly in light of the tariffs from U.S. President Donald Trump, set to go into effect on August 1st.
And as countries seek other export markets, that's going to reduce the supply to U.S. markets. It's going to reduce.
The U.S., Canada, and Mexico resembled the three North American musketeers. Exchange. Together, they constructed automobiles, joked, and even quarreled over who could make the best beer. However, one of them began yelling tariff at every dinner gathering at some point. Without the noisy one, the other two have now discreetly slid out arm in arm and established their own billion-dollar commerce corridor. It's similar to throwing a cookout in your backyard, locking the refrigerator, and asking why nobody comes. As inflation rises, stores become thinner, and Detroit loses 360,000 EVs annually due to a handshake between Ottawa and Mexico City. The man in the golf cart continues to yell about winning. We lost trust in addition to trade. America will only be exporting friends if this trend continues. Our trio of patriotic best friends continues where we left off, now forming a duet. And America is humming, standing by itself. Into nothingness. Not only is Canada's abrupt disappearance unsettling, it's expensive. Canada has discreetly ceased purchasing American agricultural products. Imagine farmers in Ontario ignoring Iowa soybeans and Minnesota corn. U.S. food exports to Canada fell by roughly 8.5% as of the middle of 2025, depriving American farmers of important markets. Meanwhile, in June 2025, 33% fewer Canadian tourists, once the lifeblood of border towns and Vermont resorts, are entering the U.S. than the previous year. In Vermont and Michigan, this spring, breweries and insurers are counting layoffs. It resembles a bridge that spans two economies, but it is currently silent and empty. What does it say exactly when invitations to the negotiation table are replaced with silence? There is a reason for all of this turmoil. Someone turned every trade meeting into a cage fight, which is what caused it. Our White House boss may be clenching his fist over tariff revenues, but he no longer has the subtle alchemy that used to keep supporters on board. Canada simply turned off the faucet instead. Trust vanished in a matter of months. Canada traded European and Asian suppliers for American agricultural products. During the typically busiest travel season, fewer tourists checked in. Local companies sell food grown in Ontario in place of U.S. produce on their stores. As customers murmur, we're purchasing Maple first. The U.S. economy is hurting in the meanwhile. Not only is the empty ferry line between Detroit and Toronto charming, but it serves as a stark reminder that you are left to fend for yourself when your significant other stops showing up. Now, questions reverberate across the bridge between friend and neighbor. Is doing business with America still worthwhile? And the next visitor